It is Wednesday, and it is time to talk about what's going on in the real estate market in Leflore County. So I'm just going to give you my usual little overview of what's gone on in the last 7 days. So quite a few new listings. There were 25 new listings. 0 to 100, there were 7. 1 to 200, there were 10. That is a ton. 2 to 300, there was 1. 3 to 400, there were 3. 4 to 500, there were 2. And the 500 and up, there were also 2. So great listing activity across the board. Again, as usual, most of it in the 200 and under, but some in every price point. Pending, meaning it's gone under contract. There were 15 of those in total, 4 in the 0 to 100, 3 in the 1 to 200, 5 in the 2 to 300, 3 in the 3 to 400, and nothing in the 400 and up. So very consistent with what we have been seeing over the last several weeks this summer in what has gone under contract. Closed, which means the deal is done and everybody's got their money or their property or whatever they wanted out of the deal. There were 13 that have closed. There were 6 in the 0 to 100. There were 4 in the 1 to 200. And then it jumps to the 4 to 500, and there was 1, and then 500 and up, there were 2. So when you take the pending of 15 and the closed of 13, we're still outpacing that activity versus what's coming on the market, but that margin is tightening. So we're getting, as I've been saying for weeks now, also, we're kind of in a balanced market, I feel like. So I did check to see how many price drops there had been this week, and there were 18. So I think that's down a little bit from what it's been. So the market is adjusting some. Buyers are, trying to get a good deal, as are sellers. But with the increase in inventory, I feel like buyers have a little more bargaining power right now. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just, it's a good news for buyers, actually. So I did check some statistics about where we were on listings in January of this year, so January of 2025. For our area, Leflore County, in January, there are 86 active or pending listings. As of the end of July this year, there were 153 active and pending. So that is a big difference. And the majority of that has been the increase in inventory. I don't feel like all that many more are going under contract than there were earlier in the year, but we have a huge increase in inventory. So lots of options for buyers out there. Sellers, there are still buying going on, so don't panic or anything. It's just a little different thing than what we've experienced several years prior. So if I can help you understand the market, figure out what to price your house out, which it's very important to price appropriately right now, I would love to visit with you. No strings attached. We can just have a discussion. If I can help you in any way, this is Amy Hall with Keller Williams Platinum Realty. Have a great day.